and good day to everyone. Welcome to my channel, and I'm happy to see you here in my channel and watching this video. My friends, as you can see in this video, I'm going to explain some necessary tips that can help you during your examination in Ielts. Okay, my friends, as you know, there is no doubt that you know the information about the Ielts, and there are four sections, right? The reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Today, my friends, I'm going to explain some and a few sections, or in the very necessary section that you can come across during the examination, which is called the reading section. And in the reading section, most students and teachers say that there are 14 types of questions in the reading. And today I'm going to explain one of these sections in reading. Okay, and before this one, let me write down the topic for today. It is reading. Okay, my friend, do not pay attention to my handwriting because I know my handwriting is not so good. But anyway, I'm surviving this handwriting. And my friends, and the section that you can have during this lesson is this section: true and false. And third one is not given, not yet. And my friends, these three things are very simple, very understandable: true, false, not given. Before moving to this explanation of these topics deeply, my friends, let me remind of some interesting, or not interesting, the rudimentary basic skills that you need to have. The first one is vocabulary. Why does vocabulary matter? As you know, my friends, as you are doing this true, false, not given, and the passage in the reading, my friends, you need to have a good vocabulary base. Okay, why? Because you need to have right synonyms, right meanings, right opposite meanings of opposite and the words of the given words in the question and in the passage. And you have to identify different parts of the statement, for example, adjective and adverb and different tenses used in the subject and pronoun and different kind of structures. They're very necessary. Okay, and next one is grammar. And why does grammar matter? The answer is very simple. And if you don't know the grammar, you can make the statements which is not given as false. For example, let me give one example. If I say in the passage, pay attention, I'm saying in the passage. And I have been studying English for the past 3 years. This is given in the passage, and the question states that, and I will have been reading. I will have been studying this language for the next 3 years. And if you don't know the right structure and the right skill in these statements, that you may label this statement as false, which is actually not given. Why? Because I didn't mention it in the text. My friends, I'm saying in the text. I'm not mentioning about the future, okay? I'm mentioning about the past, okay? Past. The action started in the past and they continue up to now, okay? And I'm not mentioning the future. That's why this statement is not given, okay? Here the grammar is rudimentary. And the third skill is, which can be very necessary for me, right? Very basic for me. It is speed reading. Speed reading. And if you read fast and faster or quickly, that means you have got the ability to compare the statement in the passage and in the question in a quick way. Okay, and can be the rephrasing skill. Rephrasing skill. Why rephrasing skill is also considered? My answer is, if you read, first thing that you need to do in the reading section, my friends, you have to look at the question before you move to the reading passage itself. Okay, and when you read the questions, and you must you can come across different kind of structures in the questions. That means you have to translate or interpret these structures into on your language or into your own mind, the let's say understanding. And as you understand the text, you must be able to structure, or let's say restruct or reconstruct or re-erect the statements in your own mind. This is very necessary skill, and before this must be done before you move to the reading passage. Okay, that's why I consider this rephrase or rephrasing skill is basic too. Okay, that's all. That these are the necessary skills that you can use or utilize during the examination. Okay, and let me erase this one because I'm going to divide this true false not given into two groups. And let me divide this part. It must be very understandable for you too. And true and false are given in the passage, but the false is opposite. Okay, the vice versa, the reverse of the statements in the passage. What about not given? You can find some parts of these statements in the question in the reading passage, but it's not 100% match. Okay, or there is no such kind of information. That's why it's very and oftentimes it's very often for me to divide these statements into two columns: true, false, and not given. Okay, and this is all for today, my friends. With this next video, hopefully I'm going to give some statements and sentences related to true, false, not given, and when we consider the true and the statement is true, or and the false and the not given. And thanks for watching my channel.